Up everybody, Daniel Kivo here with Cleaning Bee Pro. Welcome to my channel. I should be pushing a lot more content out. I will get better and better, making it fancier and fancier down the road. But I'm all about facts and information, because at the end of the day, it's all about how can I give value to you guys. So this is all about how to get exterior cleaning leads, jobs, appointments, because that's the biggest thing. It's going to be straight facts. I'm just going to give it to you how it's worked for our company and how I think the best way is. So this channel is all about exterior cleaning, window cleaning, gutter cleaning, pressure washing, mobile detailing, air duct cleaning, anything in that realm of exterior cleaning. So the first one is when you're starting out, door to door, right? You don't have a lot of money. You don't have, money for ad spend for Google or Facebook. So you literally got to just be pounding the pavement. It is very difficult, guys. And I'm going to give you kind of pros and cons to each one. So door to door, pros, it's cheap, right? I mean, you are spending your time, but you're not doing any monetary value. You're just going up to the doors and door knocking. This is a great way to really help kind of tone your sales skills, because it is really hard. And that's what the con is. Besides, it's a lot of time. You could literally spend it all day just knocking on doors. But the other con is it is hard, guys. You are going to get a lot of no's, mostly no's, honestly, guys. It is hard. When I first started this company, me and my guys were going door to door literally every day, because initially I didn't have the funds just to be running, the money on ads like you should if you want to get the calls that you really want. So door to door, when you're starting, that's one of the things I would really push, just because you can get jobs like that. When you go door to door, make sure you either have a flyer or a business card. You want to show them what you do, and you want to have a contact number. They got to call you, or they want to be able to check your website. So door to door, first thing. Number two is Facebook ads. Pros and cons about Facebook ads. So I know all these gurus out there are like, if you do Facebook ads, you're going to be flooded with calls and appointments. That's a lie, guys. Yes, Facebook ads are a great way to get leads, but it's not going to keep you so busy that you're not going to know what to do with. It is a piece of the puzzle. Everything I'm going to talk about, we do it all, and it's just a piece of the puzzle. You literally have to do it all. It's not just one size fits all. It's everything. Everything fits in this pie. So Facebook ads, con, it's expensive. If you want to do it right, it's going to take you some money, because you got to change around the ads. You got to see what works, what doesn't. And then hopefully the more you spend on ads is the more calls you're going to be getting. But the pro is you don't need to go door knocking. Literally, it just runs by itself after you create the correct ad. And that's the most important thing, is creating the right Facebook ad. And it just, hopefully after you create it, and you might have to spend weeks, sometimes a couple months, just tailoring it the right way. And then hopefully it just kind of is on autopilot. And hopefully that works. We do Facebook ads, but not too much. My favorite is number 3 is Google ads, just because, especially for home service businesses, Google is everything. So we actually focus mostly on Google ads, and that is something that I love doing, just because, yes, it is expensive, but we get the most results, the most phone calls, and the con about Google, I would just say, is it's expensive. And, a lot of other companies do it, but that's like anything. A lot of other companies do everything else. But, the pro is, I would say anyone who needs a service, they're going on Google. That's just how it is. Number 4, yard signs. We don't do this too much, just because I think it looks kind of trashy. Yeah, and some of you guys are gonna argue, well, it gets me calls. Yeah, it can, but when we've done it, we've had complaints about it. So I don't really do this too much. You know, I try to keep my city looking good, and honestly, I don't think the ROI is that great. Of course, yeah, you could buy 50 yard signs for $200, and yeah, that 1 yard sign can get you a big deal. But just from my experience, and like I said, this channel, I'm just being straight up in my experience. You guys all have different experiences, but yard signs really have done nothing for us. So we don't really do that. You guys can. It is another cheaper option if you have less money, you know, if you don't have really the money for ads. But I would say I would just save up, you know, for ad spend rather than yard signs. Number 5 would be realtors, because they're around buying and selling houses all day. So you want to call and just go in, you know, bring them donuts, bring a ton of business cards, just say, hey, you know, like, my name's Daniel Kivo with Clean Bee Pro. We specialize in X, Y, and Z. You know, I'm here to make your life easier. I know you guys want to really just help your clients have this beautiful home. Let us help you with that. So a realtor is a great way to, you know, get some additional business. And most of the time though, with realtors, they're going to call you and they need it like that day or the next day. So you just have to be prepared for that. But the last thing is GMB profile, your Google My Business. I know you guys hear this all the time, but let me tell you, you know, now we have about over 120 reviews, and let me say that has helped so much. Oh my goodness, because your online presence is so dang important. You know, like me, whenever I need something, I go and I check people's reviews. I mean, that's what people do. So reviews are so important. And a little bonus tip that I'll just slide in there is PR, publications, you know, getting yourself in blog posts, publications, because it's one thing to be like Cleaning Bee Pro is the best, but when I can show them, hey, I've been in articles, which I have. If you go on my website, you'll see we have been in publications, and it helps with SEO as well. You're going to see that, you know, it's great when other people are talking about you, you know, and then I could tell my clients, and what I'll do, I'll shoot them a text with all my publications. I'm like, they'll be very impressed, you know, because it's one thing to say I'm the best, but when all these other publications are saying my company is the best, it really turns heads, guys. So that's a bonus tip that nobody talks about. I've never heard that one time on YouTube about PR. The power of branding, the power of having other people, other businesses say your business is number one. There's nothing like that. And that little bonus tip, PR, has changed our business so much, because, you know, every business, right? They do the yard signs. They have it, most have a GMB, but I could tell you one thing, people don't have PR. And that is what changes us so much, because when you have two companies that are the same, but then when I shoot them my publication saying how we are the best in Charlotte, we do the best service, we're veteran owned, yada yada, they're like, wow, and they're so impressed, and then we get the job almost every time. PR, guys, the power of publications. So yeah, guys, that was just kind of my little input, how to get exterior cleaning jobs. But yeah, in the comments, please write what works for you, what doesn't. Please, guys, write to me. You know, you guys have my number. You know, you can hit me up on Instagram or on my website. So yeah, hope you guys have a wonderful day. Keep charging, make that money. Let's get it.